Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another What's for Dinner. If you're new here, my name is Mandy. In these videos, I like to share with you what I make for my family of 4. I hope you guys enjoy. Our first meal for the week was grilled burgers, roasted broccoli, and potato wedges. This was a really good meal. It was quick and easy. So here I am just cutting up my potatoes. I've already scrubbed them really good. I'm cutting them with my Pampered Chef crinkle cutter. I love this little utensil. I don't use it very often, but when I do make potato wedges, I always use it. Just really easy to use to cut up the potatoes. So I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil on the potatoes, some kosher salt, and then I'm also gonna put some Body Complete seasoning on it. That made the potatoes really good. I'm just gonna toss those to get the spices on all of the potatoes. I'm gonna be baking these in the oven, so I'm gonna put them on my pan, and I'm just using a piece of parchment paper just to make cleanup a little bit quicker. I'm also gonna put the broccoli on the same pan and do it all at the same time. Now that my broccoli is all chopped up, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my OXO salad spinner to wash it really good. In my salad spinner, I just have water and a few drops of lemon essential oils. And I just want to mention, for all of the utensils that I'm using, I will try to find links for everything and put that down in the description below. For the broccoli, I'm just putting a little bit of olive oil on it and sprinkling a little bit of kosher salt on the top. These are gonna go into a 400-degree oven. The potatoes you're gonna bake for about 30 minutes, then flip them and bake for about 15 to 20 more minutes. The broccoli, you're gonna roast those for about 25 minutes or until the tops are brown. For the hamburger patties, I'm using 1.5 pounds of ground beef, 1.5 teaspoons of coconut aminos, 1.5 teaspoons of Dijon mustard, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of coarse sea salt, and a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. You're just gonna mix that up really well and then form your patties. And like I said earlier, I did do these on the grill. This next meal is picadillo tacos, and this recipe is from my Cook Once, Eat All Week cookbook. I had made the picadillo sauce and browned the hamburger meat a couple of days before this. So for the sauce, what you need is a white onion, garlic, butter or olive oil, tomato sauce, sea salt, chili powder, cumin, oregano, and black pepper. And you're just gonna mix the browned hamburger meat and the picadillo sauce together. And I fried up our tortillas in some ghee, as you saw, and we had tacos. Tonight for dinner, we are having some tacos. I'm making burritos, but I'm using taco meat that I already prepared and I had it in the freezer. This is my food saver bag. It's not an actual food saver, it's a different brand, but it's like a food saver bag. I had made a huge pot of taco meat, divided it into servings, and then sealed it up, and it's been in the freezer. So this is not what was on the meal plan, but I am just very tired. I saw 6 patients today. It was extremely hot and just tired, so I wanted something quick and easy. I was supposed to do grilled chicken fajitas, but it started thundering too. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So in the pot is taco meat and a can of original refried beans, Taco Bell brand. I'm going to put a little bit of Taco Bell sauce in here and then just wrap it up in a tortilla with some cheese. I'm using my Carb Balance low carb tortilla, and then Jason and the girls will have just a regular tortilla. So that will be dinner. I know you guys probably get tired of seeing Taco Tuesdays, but it's Tuesday, so that means Taco Tuesday in our house, or some type of Mexican dish. I'll show you when it's plated up. I'm actually going to add some of this con queso cheese dip. This is from Aldi. I'm gonna go ahead and add some of that into the pot as well. On this night, we had some shrimp burgers and coconut shrimp. This is from Trader Joe's. I did not know that we had a Trader Joe's in Florida, but this one is very close to where I get my hair done, which on this day, I had a hair appointment in the morning. So I went to Trader Joe's, picked up a few items, and then when I came home, I did a little bit of meal prepping, and that's what I'm showing you here now. I washed all of my produce, and I cut up some of the summer sausages that I had purchased from Aldi. And this one right here is for my lunch. And then this is actually the girls' dinner, just some ham and cucumbers and tomatoes with dressing. They don't like seafood, so they were not gonna eat the shrimp. I also boiled some eggs, and this is the girls' lunch for the next day. I had to work, so they were staying with my mother-in-law, so I packed up their lunch. And here is what the dinner looked like. I made us a side salad. The shrimp burgers were really good. Jason really enjoyed those, and my favorite was the coconut shrimp. I also picked up these beautiful pennies from Trader Joe's. Look at those, how pretty. Our next meal is Mexican hash. This is from the One Pot Ketogenic Diet Cookbook. What you need for this is 4 large eggs. I do have 6 eggs out only because those are medium-sized eggs. You also need olive oil, an onion, green bell pepper, zucchini, tomato, chorizo, fresh spinach, salt, black pepper, and 1 avocado. I didn't buy enough chorizo for this recipe, so I'm using my Hillshire Farms spicy sausage. I really like this meal better with that sausage instead of the chorizo. I'm not sure if I mentioned it before, but if I can find the recipes for these meals online, I will put links down in the description so that you can print those out. For this meal, you can cook your eggs however you like. You can scramble them, fry them, poach them. I decided to go ahead and just scramble the eggs this time. I think the last time I made this, I actually fried the eggs. So here I'm just putting a little bit of heavy whipping cream into the eggs, and I'm gonna scramble those up. I really like this meal not only because it tastes delicious, but because you do everything in one pan. So that means less dishes to wash, easier cleanup. It's absolutely wonderful. After your eggs are done cooking, you're going to put those over to the side in a dish, and then in the same skillet over medium heat, you're going to heat up the olive oil, add in your green peppers and onions, and cook those for 4 to 5 minutes or until the onion is translucent, and you want to stir that continuously. You're then going to add in the zucchini and the tomato and cook for about 5 more minutes. Then you're going to add the chorizo to the skillet, cook that, stirring for an additional 5 minutes. And then you're going to add in the spinach and cook until it starts to wilt. Once the spinach is wilted, you're then going to add some salt and pepper, and then you're going to put your eggs back on top of the hash and serve it with avocado slices on top, and dinner is done. Our last meal for this week is roasted Cajun chicken. This is also from the One Pot Keto Cookbook. What you need for this is olive oil, zucchini, bell pepper, red onion, Cajun seasoning, salt, ground black pepper, and the recipe says bone-in skin on chicken thighs. I do not buy chicken thighs, so I'm going to be using chicken breast. So you first want to just cut up all of your veggies and your chicken if you're using chicken breast. The instructions are to add your vegetables, the ghee, olive oil, and the Cajun seasoning into the bag with your salt and pepper. Mix that up, and then you're going to pat the chicken thighs dry with paper towels and then add that to the bag. Well, I just went ahead and did everything all at one time in the bag, which you will see here in just a minute. The bag was too full and I couldn't really mix it up good, so I ended up just dumping it into a bowl and mixing it up with my hands. Once everything is all mixed up, you're going to pour that chicken mixture onto a sheet pan, and the instruction says to turn the thighs skin side up and evenly arrange them on the sheet pan, which I'm not doing that because I'm using chicken breast. And you want to bake it for about 30 minutes, and that's in a 375-degree oven. So that is a wrap for this week's What's for Dinner. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, tap on the bell if you haven't done so already, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.
You got that something that can't be seen. You got that one thing that's hard to come by. It's not your styling, it's not your jeans. No, what you got is deeper within.